Hey there, let's talk about Forgiving What You Can't Forget by Lysa TerKeurst. Imagine me, sitting on my couch, sipping coffee, and thinking about all the grudges I've been hauling around like overstuffed luggage. You know, like that time someone betrayed my trust, or when life just sucker punched me with loss. This book, it's like Lysa sat down next to me, handed me a tissue and said, I get it, but you don't have to stay stuck. It's a raw, real guide to forgiving those hurts that feel unforgivable, and I'm going to walk you through its heart in about 3 minutes. Lysa starts with her own story, her world crumbling when her husband cheated. Talk about a gut-wrenching betrayal. She's crying, questioning if forgiveness is even possible, and I'm nodding along, thinking about my own wounds. Her big idea hits like a lightning bolt. Forgiveness isn't about letting the jerk who hurt you skip off into the sunset. It's about setting you free from the prison of bitterness. It's not a quick fix. It's a journey, blending faith, grit, and practical steps to unclench your heart. Here's the deal. Lysa says holding on to unforgiveness is like drinking poison and hoping the other person gets sick. Doesn't work. Instead, she invites you to sit with your pain. Don't fake being fine. Name your emotions, whether it's anger, grief, or that weird mix of both. Maybe you're mad about a friend who ghosted you or a trauma that still stings. Lysa's been there, and she says you can survive it by leaning on God's grace, not some warm, fuzzy feeling. It's like, okay, I'm hurt, but I'm not gonna let this define me. One of my favorite parts is where she talks about collecting, connecting, and correcting the dots. It's like detective work for your heart. Dig up those past hurts. Maybe that time you felt like a failure wasn't about you being less than, but about a bad moment. Link those hurts to why you're so mad today, then rewrite the story with truth. It's freeing, like realizing I don't have to carry that old baggage forever. For the really heavy stuff, abuse, infidelity, the kind of pain that makes forgiveness feel impossible, Lysa doesn't sugarcoat it. It's not about excusing the offender. It's about releasing your pain for peace. And boundaries? Oh, they're a game changer. You can forgive someone and still say, nope, you're not getting a front row seat to my life anymore. Like I might forgive the coworker who stole my lunch, but I'm not sharing my sandwich again. She even tackles forgiving God when you feel like he dropped the ball. It's about trusting his plan, even when life feels unfair. Loss makes it harder. Grief and unforgiveness can tangle up, but Lysa says you can work through both. The payoff? Forgiveness lets you start over. It's not about a fairy tale ending with the person who hurt you. It's about choosing peace every day, setting boundaries, and building a life that's beautiful again. Lysa's story wraps with hope. Her marriage healed through forgiveness. But she's clear. Your story doesn't need that kind of bow. It's about you finding freedom. This book's got a strong Christian vibe, leaning on faith to guide the way, but its tools, naming pain, setting boundaries, rewriting your story, work for anyone ready to let go. So if you're carrying wounds that weigh you down, this book's like a roadmap to peace. It's saying, you've got this. Let's forgive, set ourselves free, and move on. Who's with me?